attack play and just that sheer aggression. But actually, when it got close, they actually thought about the game and displayed an array of tactics.
Yeah, and I feel like the Chinese teams, their aim is next level. So let's put that extra time in to getting some solid strats down, to executing properly on the bomb sites. Because more often than not, we see them with the flashes and smokes, and sometimes they just don't get used. Right now, you've got YZL and PLA in a 2 versus 3. It's a winnable situation. Until QK does that. Yeah. I was going to say, like, there is utility, there's something they can work with here. They can push into a bomb site together, but then he gets dropped. The AWP takes him down.
The problem is when you get into games like this and you're 6-0 down, your default's not really working. That's an easy kill from in the back. You're not going to get your default working. You're not hitting your shots. What you need to do is, I'll say it again, just take a pause and then just figure out a set tactic you're going to do and just try and get some momentum back in the game, because it's better to run something you've practiced and actually know that set and has like a 60-70% win rate than it is just running your head into a default and just getting out-aimed, out-shot and not covering the angles correctly. So, and as you can see, just by this game already, they're 7-0 down. You've got UYA completely stacked for cash, and obviously they're able to buy, but able to buy just about because of that round money loss bonus. So, and already you see in this round, you see just all across the minimap, you see one guy B halls, one guy outside of A, one guy A halls. It's just that spread, and they're looking for that over aggression from UYA. But when you're this far ahead, you're not going to over aggress and make those mistakes.
Well, that's exactly what we have seen in the past. Hopefully UYA don't do that now. Hegemony taking a slower approach to this round, but again, they've got all the AKs and then one P250, but Arichi has nothing really to work with here. I would use him into my advantage and like get him to poke out a little bit, see if he can get some information. Then the AK to either trade him out or back him up and get the kills.
Yeah, and again, like I would say, just looking for that game plan and get just easy frag found onto the A apps, and again 4 and 5.
Yeah, one at a time they're pushing out, and Forget finds the second kill. Nice and easy, but Hegemony are making it easy for him. Everyone's going one by one, looking for that opening pick, but it's not coming. They're not hitting it just yet, and now they're being pushed out. PLA finds one, gets the second. The strong AK is coming out, but QKA, coming in from Sniper's Nest, fires back and does find one. YZL all alone now. He does have the bomb, but he's got himself into a 1v3. He's only got one flash to work with. Oh, Fetch looks up, but he does lose his head. A lot of damage already done, though. He's dropped him down to 16 health.
Counter-terrorists win.
So I guess at this point in the game, we could talk about what they should be doing or what they could do. And really, judging by the way the CTs are playing, that mid control isn't going to work right now. Or at least if you're going to try and date that mid control, stop sending so many guys top middle. Send Europa top middle alone, and then maybe 2 underpass, 3 underpass, one guy outside of A, and just try and control it that way without losing those early picks.
8-0 though already, and despite the round loss bonus that Hegemony are receiving, they don't have the most incredible buy. They've only got one member stacked up with all the utility because he had a P250 last round. What are they thinking?
It's just, again, I just don't think they've got a clear game plan on this map. I hate to bash a team consistently, but they're going into these rounds buying, and they're able to buy, yes, because of the money bonus, but you can see that 2 guys B apartments looking for something, 2 guys back in T-spawn practically.
Oh, nice work by Vovkin finding one, but he wasn't able to get the second. And again, they're all going from different angles. Fuzzy, though, finds the headshot. Can he get the next one here? He takes out the AWP. And this is where the aim comes into play. And Hegemony could pick up their first round here. They're in a 1v3. The bomb has been planted on that B bomb site. Nice work. He gets the first kill there. Still got to find 2 more. And YZL, very good positioning. He wasn't going to look there straight away. It was quite out in the open, but he was hidden enough to make it not seen straight away. And Hegemony do pick up the round, but now they've got to worry about being reset.
So that was actually a lot better in the sense that they were able to trade out that frag in B apartments and then just execute on. And as they did that, one guy from A, I believe it was Arichi, just walked up the A ramp and cut off the rotates. Now the thing is here, I would take the pause because you've lost 8 in a row and you won that round and it was expensive, but it was just a bit of a gamble play. So now you need a clear plan what you're going to do in this round.
Nice shot there from Fuzzy, though. He did it last time and took down the AWP. He's done it again here. May have not had the AWP up on him, but he went down early on, and well, Vovkin finds the action. But in the wrong position at the wrong time. Fuzzy doesn't have a chance to close that out. Flashed over, gets finished off with the UMP. And now, so Hegemony picked up a round. It was a clear round where they had a decision on where they wanted to go. And now they're back to going 1 by 1 again.
Yeah, it's just, it's, to be honest, I hate to laugh, but it's just crazy to me to think that they don't like have a clear plan.
Yeah, and you see this even sometimes before they buy. They're like deciding, oh, do we go here? Do we do a full buy? Do we do a half buy? Nice AWP kill comes in. Fetch picked that up off his teammate's body. Now he's looking to pound out a few more shots. PLA and BK, NBA, the only two left alive for Hegemony. They will get the bomb down here on the A-bomb site. And now they just need to hold in with positions, but forget. Comes from behind, finds one. Through the smoke, though, BK is able to trade it out. He's got to find the next two people here, and he just can't put himself out in the open. Zhao Sage coming from Connector. Easily going to get that kill. BK didn't have a clue where to look. The kill comes in. The AWPs are going to be saved. Or are they going to take the AKs over the orbs?
They did have 2 plants, so let's defuse the bomb, boys. Come on.
This is like, we're not quite sure if we wanted to save an AWP at all. Do we want to take more AKs?
And as you see, a Reacher, I believe he got both plants in the situation, so he's sat on 5k. Unfortunately, for the rest of them, it's 4.2, 2.5, 2.6. It's going to be scrappy. And really, they need a full eco. So looking at 10-1. The game's not entirely lost. If they go 10-1 down, they might be able to pull it back to 5-10. And then if they're able to just have a little bit of a rethink, just not too many adjustments needed on their defaults, just a little bit of more togetherness and just 1 or 2 smokes here or there landing properly.
Well, Fetch has found the first kill onto Fuzzy, and Fuzzy got the early... He was there before anyone else at middle. Comes out of the deagle, couldn't make it work. Zhao Sage is now pushing mid, and this is the confidence coming in from UYA. They're using this as training practice. Shot after shot is just coming in. Vovkin, he's going to find the Ricci, who didn't have much health anyway, and now YZL, the only man left alive with a P250.
So something they could be trying is, again, if you go to the minimap, is just what they could do here is throw that top middle smoke and then send 3 guys outside of the A area, right? Around here. And then they could do the smokes, the standard A smokes here. And then, sorry, send 2 guys outside of A, or 3, and you fake 1 guy up A, and then the rest of you hold top middle, and then you cut off the rotate. So you just try and sell a bit of a fake, because every time something towards A happens, Fets is rotating out of here and straight onto the A-bomb site, and the same with the window guy. So they're not collapsing on middle. So that could be a way around it. Other than that, it's just trying to go together more.
And that mid control is so important. UYA currently 10-1 up. This is devastating for Hegemony. But we know the CT side for a lot of these Chinese teams is their strongest side. Maybe they're going to find a way or find a will to push this back a little bit. Nice shot comes in there from BK, but can he make anything else of it? They've finally evened up at a 4v4. But now they've got to push themselves all the way back through. YZL deals with Vovkin, who was going very aggressive. And this is what can happen to UYA if they go over aggressive, and Hegemony are waiting back. They're slowing things down. They're going to take advantage of chances like this.
And it's nice play by Hegemony. Just be BK MBA just in the middle area. They're not using any flashes to flush him out, so he's just able to hold these angles, make these picks. And now you can see that togetherness I was talking about. The 3 guys just walking back round to the B apartments. They know they've made a pick onto B, and just executing together.
Zhao Sage does find him as they come towards B, but he can't get a kill in there. Hardly done any damage either. And now it's going to be a 2 versus 4. And Fetch, he has the idea that someone might be coming behind him. So does Forget. And this is smart play. They're waiting for it. Get the first kill. But they've got to be careful because the Ricci's there, sat in the smoke, waiting around. Fetch has found one with the AWP, but he's not going to get the second. PLA comes in. And a respectable round there from Hegemony. They've saved a few guns. They've got an AWP. They've got an AK. And they pull off a second round win.
Just the small things that are making the difference there. Obviously, the frags help, but just a little bit of an adjustment they can make is just that connector smoke, just that deep connector smoke that you sometimes see. Just cut off the A bomb site, and then that would make his time in middle a lot easier to make those picks than just getting lucky and not getting flushed out with those flashes.
Well, the score is currently 10-2, and UYA having a great start here, but is it going to be enough to close Hegemony out? They've definitely got the advantage over them. Can they continue to hold it, especially before we go on to the next half? But BK tries to get into the site. QK does go down, but he's quickly traded out with the other AWP. There's still a double AWP setup in play here, because Forget's picked it up now. Forget misses the first shot, though. He might wish he stuck with his rifle, and he definitely will now. That's 2 shots missed, but he does finally get the kill. Lucky he was giving that many chances. Fuzzy wouldn't normally miss stuff like that. Arichi now knows exactly where Zalsage is, and he's going to get spammed through as YZL comes in above him, catches him off guard completely. And now Hegemony got a lot of map control here. Can they work with it in this 3v3? They're going to go back and pick up the bomb. And this is another thing you see from these teams. They're so scared of losing the bomb. They're constantly dropping it around T-spawn, and sometimes it actually works out not in their favor.
That's the old UK tactic, isn't it? No, I don't want the bomb, guys.
Leave it there. You got this.
Yeah, and then you get dropped and you slyly drop it in spawn, and then you're like, where's the bomb? Oh, it's T-spawn. Who dropped it, guys? No idea.
It wasn't me. Forget. He saw the pixel angle, gets the shot. He wasn't going to miss that. And the AWPs doing work for UYA right now. PLA, the only man left alive. He's got 100 health, though. And if he can find the kill onto Forget, he should be able to get a bomb plant here. Forget holding the right angle. It's all going to come down to timing. Shot comes in, and Forget finally does hit it. 3 kills for him that round, despite the few missed shots. And 11-2 is Hegemony just looking lost once again.
This is the problem, right? Now UAA have made the adjustment, and they're running the double AWP setup. Because they've got like, that economy stacked anyway, it's an easy option for them to choose, because Hegemony, they're just running that same default round, 1-by-1 picks, and how do you counter that? Double AWPs. It's perfect. You just set them up. They're not really using any flashes, any molotovs, nothing to flush them out. They're just walking into the crosshairs. And you saw that. You saw what when Forget was in the shadow area with the AWP. He had 3 opportunities to make the frag, and he still wasn't capitalized on.
Well, Forget now back on his rifle. He's having dropped the AWP to one of his teammates. Comes in with the first kill, but Hegemony, P250, couple of Glocks and a Tech 9. 2 players got armor with the better pistols, but there's no real rush tactics here. Like, they're not utilizing maybe a full push or just at least trying to get the bomb down. They're waiting off still, just running around the map.
And at this point, did they buy it? Yeah, they bought armor. And just more utility needed for this. Okay, they get into the bomb site now because it's Xiao's play, but all a bit too risky.
Oh, nice work there. Fovkin comes around the side, gets the headshot with a USB. BK, he was stuck in that position. He couldn't move out of it. The nade comes in, and another round up here for UYA as they keep 4 players alive. We're going into the last round of the first half, George, and it's already 12-2, and not a single pause has come in. And look how many AWPs UYA have decided to buy.
It's just domination across the board, isn't it? It's one of those things that you just, when you're in a game like this, you just, yeah, there's not much you can really take from it. There's not much you can really do to adjust. It's just the things I've said, trying to get those set tactics going. It's just anything, like, even if they haven't practiced something, just coming up in spawn, like, bro, do you know this smoke? Yeah, I can give it a go. Just anything's better than nothing right now.
Well, they're going to have to have a much better CT side, but BK opens up that B-bomb site. Zalsage goes down, and this gives them a glimpse of hope to try pick up another round here that they desperately need. Another kill comes in, but Fetch is there, ready to trade it out. 1-man advantage here for Hegemony. They're going to go back and pick up that bomb that's all the way back. It probably could have been planted by now. BK did have the B-bomb side, but it has been cleared out. And this is where it's going to keep UYA guessing. They're going to be sat there thinking, well, the bomb hasn't gone down yet. So are they actually going to come onto this website? And PLA snuck into Sniper's Nest while they were guessing around. Finds Forget. And Fuzzy up in CT spawn. This is where it's dangerous for UYA, because there's so much control here from Hegemony.
Yeah, and this should be around though for Hegemony. If they can just hold on to these rotates, just not overextend now. PLA just needs to play smart in this window area. And if they can just pick up this round, then it might be doable. I say might in the loosest terms.
Anything can happen in Counter-Strike, as we do know. And well, Fetch picks up his 3rd kill of the game. He's done all the work for his team so far. QK completely shut down. And Fetch knows he's got an AK now. I've got to go for it. Can I make this happen? Finds the 1st kill. Only looking for YZL. And he goes to check the... Oh, he doesn't check it out. Is he going to get the kill? He somehow still does it. Pulls off the ace here. And he gets the defuse. Amazing. 13-2. Fetch 26 for 5. Incredible scoreline. Incredible half. Hegemoney, they've got to have their hands in their faces.
And I want to know, on the UYA side, how their communication is. I'd love to have, like...
That's what I said. I was like, okay, are they all doing English? Or is it like they've got some translator mid-game? Is that what the coach is? Because the coach is from Singapore as well.
Maybe they're all just wearing those, like, earpieces that when you speak a different language, like, it translates.
Yes, that's the new... Yeah, that's the new gadgets, isn't it?
Maybe that's the thing, but...
We need that, George, for over here.
Sometimes, indeed. But when you've got someone like Fetz on your team, I guess communication, not so much an issue, as he's just tearing up this whole qualifying league.
Yeah, he dropped a 40 bomb yesterday. Now he's up on 26 already in 1 half. Oh, my...
Okay.
What the hell?
I mean, and that's the perfect start for Hegemony, you know? Just that little bit of handicap they needed. And
oh, dear. QK gonna think, why did he go down so early? Oh my god, they TK'd each other in spawn. They're that angry with each other. Oh, no one's looking from towards middle. BK's found one, but Vovkin comes from Palace, finds the 1st kill, knows exactly where Arichi is. And Arichi being chased down. Fetz going over aggressive. BK dropping headshots left, right, and center. Finds 2 more, but the bomb's been planted in B. And now it's a 3v2. Zal Shage and Forget. They've got to find a way to clutch this out if they want to close it up here.
And imagine a world where they had 4 guys alive because he wasn't TK'd.
Yeah, that exactly. Because he lost so much health early on, it was an easy kill for the Glock to do from damage. But Zal Sage shuts down the man who's got 3 kills already. He knows where more of them are. Forget, he's hiding in the background. He does find one, but Zal Sage comes in as well. And that's going to be 14-2. UYA looking so strong, so confident. And Hegemony, this is the map they picked.
They picked?
Yeah, they picked Mirage.
Okay.
Hegemony picked Mirage. Cash was picked by UYA. And this is the situation. This is the scoreboard we're looking at.
And that's strange, because Hegemony's, statistically, like we said, their best map is Cash. So why not make that your pick? I suppose either way, UIA would probably have picked Mirage or Overpass if it wasn't vetoed. So it was going to go down to these 2 maps. So I guess it didn't make too much of a difference. But again, these 4 spies you see, just no real setup on the A-bomb site. But
well, Fuzzy tries to make it work with the 5-7. He does find one, but the rest of his team getting dominated around him. Towards connector YZR and BK, they're doing the damage. But the big weaponry of the AKs are pushing out. They're getting the better kills in there. Zal Sage finds another one. Our auto director is the best thing ever as we miss pretty much all the kills. We see a dead body for the longest time. 15-2, an auto director. You do a good job of making us witness savagery from a floor position.
But it does make me appreciate Chris ever so slightly more.
Yes.
So
Chris, aka Suck Duck, aka I Can't English. He is our amazing observer that we have most of the time here. But he's busy doing other things. He's a very talented individual. But sadly, auto director can't match him.
So this is kind of last-ditch saloon here for Hegemony. They've got the UMPs in hand, the CZ, the 5.7s, everything's sort of bottom of the barrel, but instantly Hegemony just those 1v1s we spoke about, James. Fat's able to capitalize and looking grim.
Yeah, Ricci, he's trying desperately to make plays here. He's managed to grab a gun so that it's gone to Fuzzy, so they have more to work with. But Arichi's gone down straight away to Vovkin. Forget waking his way up into A. Oh, he isn't able to trade out. Fuzzy could do this. Now it's a 1v1 though. Forget finds the kill. I don't think he actually thought he got the kill then, because he's still tapping away. PLA gets flashed out 1v1. Forget not looking for it, but the headshot comes in. 16-2. And UYA look absolutely insane. Vovkin's back, 28 kills up on Fetz. Hegemony, that was your pick. You didn't look like it was your pick. You didn't look like you had a chance. We now go to Cash. My God, what can you take from that game? A 16-2 beating like that, there's just not much to say.
It's one of those ones where you have to download the demo and look at it and then...
delete it from history?
don't look. If I was watching that demo, I wouldn't be looking at my mistakes. I'd be looking at just fresh, make new tactics, get new setups, find where people are comfortable. And if you can't fix it after that with 3 analysts or whatever, then veto.
Yeah. So you got an in-game leader, you got a coach, and you got a manager.
Yeah.
And your coach was actually playing really well for you before. And
the issue I saw is no one had an idea of a default of what they wanted to do. So, and to me that strikes, it's the same sort of thing you see in Cloud9 to a bit. There's no real strong in-game leader. So like a Carrigan, like someone like that, someone who's going to go, actually boys, we're doing this now.
Yeah, change it up. Let's make a decision when you're getting hammered that badly.
And that's what you need in Counter-Strike, because if everyone wants to do their own thing, that's great when you're all hitting your shots. Yeah. But when that falls down, you just look like that. And it's just you're going up against a team that finished, I think they got to the semi-finals of ESL 1 qualifier. They lost 2-1 to Vici. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
So,
well, Hegemony, they've got one more chance to do this. They've currently lost all their games 2-0. They've lost the first map here, their pick, but we're heading to Cash next. Don't forget, guys, we are giving away 1,000 unicorns after the games today. We got one more map between these two teams and then another best of 2. Me and George will be commentating all the games, so make sure you drop a follow on the channel and don't go anywhere. And there's the social media channels for you to follow that came up really late. There you go. But we'll take a quick break, so make sure you do hang around.
Mm-hmm.